You got niggas mad at niggas shit they did 30, 20 years ago. Like, especially if the person shows change, that mean that projection is from you. And you gonna say, yeah, you did it to me. Well, bitch, it was 30 years ago. We was overgrown. Like, yeah, the act was done on my part. Yeah, I stole from you. I did something wrong to you. But bitch, don't you know you're supposed to forgive? You ain't gotta never trust me like that. But when you forgive, that act, it's supposed to show up and you feel it. You know that woman ain't never forgave you from doing that. You know that nigga ain't never forgave you from doing that shit. And it's ridiculous that it's the lies and the facade that piss me off. It's the, man, we all right, man, we good. And nigga don't really mean it. That's who I got a problem with. I'm tired of you niggas that's doing that. I went to my cousin house to clean his house for free. When the nigga criticized and I didn't know I used this new machine, I told him if I got here, it's a new machine. I'm testing it out, but I'm still cleaning the house for free. Nigga talking about he could have stole the machine from his job. Nigga, you ain't worked the job in 10 years. You talking about stealing the machine just to say that you could have got me a better machine. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't saying nothing. I understand that we are the problem. And I ain't take it personal, but I do know I did take a note. And I did take data. See, I don't be tripping on people for no reason. I really see shit. Other people don't see it, so they don't believe it. I understand that. But I saw it. And it did happen. I'm not judging you. I just made adjustments. But see, people be miserable that do you that. You know what I mean? They go get these BB, whatever the fuck it is, and they still not happy. You go get all this tummy tuck and all this shit, and you still walking around criticizing. You still have rebuttals on your mind. And that's where we at. A failed rapper, a failed business owner, he critiquing my business. I'm not tripping on him. I'm just saying we crazy. You know you was supposed to stop drinking coffee, but you criticizing her. She ain't put her cigarettes down. Bitch, if you don't get your judging ass and turn that motherfucking microscope on your bitch ass and look at your fake ass nigga DNA, if we don't stop doing this shit, you don't have to stop this energy with kids. It's going to get rid of that. It's like people still arguing about T.D. Jakes and why Cat Williams said this and why. Bitch, was he right though? And then people, you already knew that shit was real. A lot of people don't want to face reality. Not my reality, nigga. You know your reality. You know that we seeing the same sky. You seeing, we dealing with the same school system. You know the school system fucked up. You know the relationship between men and women are so fucking ridiculous that the young people believe that shit. I know it's not, I don't give a fuck if it's 10 women, if it's 9 out of 10, you still have to acknowledge that one that's not. You still have to acknowledge that rare one that's different. You can't put everybody in the same basket. Don't you hate when people do you that? When a great injustice is being done, just ask yourself, how would you feel in that same situation? How would you feel? How would you like to be treated? That's all you gotta do is say some shit out loud before you fucking type it or say it. A lot of people don't think before they say shit. They just say shit. You don't have no filter. That's why you say shit that you regret. And you probably don't really realize that that's why your life is fucked up, because you did a whole lot of spell casting. You did a lot of fucking sinning on yourself. When you say something against yourself, that is a sin. I don't make no more jokes about myself bad. Because you know how you're a walking magic wine. If they say that in the Bible, you manifest words, your tongue is like a sword. That means you're a fucking, you could grant your own genie. You are your own genie in the Bible. I ain't lying. You ain't got to clap like we at the Apollo, but you do have to acknowledge this shit. You do have to acknowledge where you fit. And you got to accept the unacceptable. So that's how you really get out of the situation you're in. When you accept where you was at, you accept your part you played in the song. You accept your right and your wrong. You know what I mean? You ain't got to pass it like a baton, but you accept the unacceptable. That's the problem. Look, you got to check off those boxes in the inside instead of worrying about the outside. You got to check off boxes and see how you match up with the person on the inside. Sven'gramz. That's my time. Still, we rise. I'm gone.